So good day everyone. I'm Pahamudin M. Abdulrahman and today I will be sharing with you an exciting digital tool that can make English learning more interactive and engaging. Not just English learning, but any kinds of learning. We will use a digital tool which is the Educaplay. And the Educaplay, there are tons of platforms, but we will use the video quiz or game. So, let Educaplay is an online platform designed for teachers to create interactive learning activities such as quizzes, riddles, matching games, and video-based exercises. One of its most powerful features, which is I'm using, is the video game activity because it allows the teachers to answer comprehension questions directly into a video. Um, in today's world where students are highly visual and very tech savvy, interactivity can turn a simple lesson into a dynamic experience. Instead of just watching a video, students can now actively participate by answering questions, identifying details, or reflecting on what they have seen or what they have watched, which turn passive into active learning. So this kind of tool is especially useful in any various kind of learning. It can also be in English, math, science, and etc. And it is very useful in English language teaching because it develops key skills such as listening, comprehension, vocabulary acquisition, and grammar recognition, as well as it supports differentiated learning as students can replay parts of the video or they learn at their own pace or they can view what they have gone wrong. So in this session, I will guide you step-by-step process on how to use Educaplay's video game feature. Show you and I will show you how to integrate it in an English lesson and share some reflection on its strengths and limitations. In order to access the Educaplay, you just have to open your browser. Let's search for the type www.educaplay.com. So now we are here in the home page of Educaplay. So make learning games in no time. Educational game generator to engage your audience with your own gamified content. Before we start, I'll just give you a details about Educaplay. Educaplay is an online platform designed to create interactive learning activities such as quizzes, riddles, matching games, and video-based exercises. One of its most powerful features which I will be using is the video game. However, what I will be using is not the only platforms available here at Educaplay. So before I introduce what will I use, I will just introduce a brief introduction about the various types of games here available here. So as you can see, there are various types of such as the word search puzzle, matching pairs, quiz, alphabet, matching, unscramble letters, slideshow, yes or no, and etc. However, we will use the most powerful feature available here, which is the video quiz activity, which allows the video quiz allows the teachers to insert comprehension directly into a video, any video that is used by the teacher. So if you don't have an account yet, just have to go to log in. So in logging in, this said here that signing up is for free, of course, and it's good and easy. You just have to put your email, your password. However, there's also a pass way to log in, which is log in with your Google account. And also, you can also instruct the student if you are integrating this that they really don't have to create an account. They just have to enter as a guest account, which you have to send the invitation code to your students. They just have to click the enter, and they will see this home page. Just have to put the code that you had sent and enter it, then boom, they can join the game. But since I'll be teaching how to create a game or an interactive game using Educaplay, let's log in first using my account, my Google account. Let's wait for a minute. So as a future teacher, we really have to learn how to use or how to integrate digital tools in our teaching. So our class, or we can co-op with the digital era today, since technology is rapidly changing and rapidly evolving. So we really have to cope with what's happening today. So we just have to sign in our account, and we will be able to manipulate or use the Educaplay. However, as I've noticed earlier, there are also some features in Educaplay where you have to be a member, or you have to have premium account in Educaplay, which requires payment or requires money. Let me just choose this, and we can start creating our interactive, playful, engaging, etc., etc. So after logging in, we will see this home page where you will see my games. So in my games, you will see what you have created. So in my account, I have created earlier this, but we will use this later. But since we are here to create a game or activity, I am logged in, so I can proceed in creating the activity. So on the upper part here, as you can see the mouse course here, you will see the new game, create a new game. So we'll just have to click this new game. We have to create this new game or class new. That depends on you. This one. So just have to click that. So we will be so after clicking it, we will see a various list of activity types that will appear in us as you can see. So we just have to choose which one we will use from this many lists of activities. But in this video, we will learn how to use the video quiz activity where we enter questions in YouTube video quiz. So let's just click this, and I really like the first time I saw this video quiz, I had feel like it since I am a future English teacher soon, so I really have to teach listening as well as reading. So I can integrate this tool to test or to have an engaging and listen and have an engaging learning while I'm integrating or I'm testing the listening skills of my students. So first, we have to upload our own video, or a video came from a YouTube video link, just like this. And in my case, I have already prepared a YouTube video that I will be using. I'm stuttering. That I will be using. Let's just wait for a minute. Let's just copy this link since this is the link of the video that I'm using. Then let's paste it here from our multi-video file. Just like that. And you will see that it will show the video that you have pasted from the YouTube. from YouTube. And wait for it to load. Then after a while, you can just press this OK. But we have to wait for the video to fully load. Let's just wait for a minute. Oh, as you can see, here is the video that I have used in creating this activity. So it is now, let us now press the video quiz. So let's wait for a moment while it's loading. Let's take this moment to appreciate this website or this digital tool, since it could really help us in our teaching, making our teaching and learning engaging and wonderful, fun. So as you can see, one is to create, where you create the video itself. You add questions, choices, and etc. etc. You can also cut the video, and I would also add another video link that if you wanted. So the second one is the options, where there's tons of options that you can customize to your video quiz. The first one is the lives, on how if you want your student the lives, it sets a maximum numbers of errors. So if you want your students to commit errors, or you want your student to have another chance, you can put 3 lives, for instance. So let's just put 3 lives so they could get 3 errors only. And also prevents skipping. The video will play continuously without allowing users to move to a different point in the timeline. So there will be no skipping. So they have no choice but to answer the questions. And then case and accent sensitive. Answer with case related and accent related errors will be counted as incorrect. So if you want this, you just have to enable it. Then the fourth one is disable subtitles. Choose this option to hide subtitles. By default, they appear in the game. So I will choose this so they will not appear. And then there's also the advanced settings. As I've mentioned earlier, that this is some of the features are available freely, but there are also some that needs payment, or it needs the premium account. So as you can see, there are tons, but it needs premium. So let's just focus on the free first. Then the third one is the information, where you can put the title of your activity. For instance, my title is listening and reading test. Then description, what is your activity for? And then recommended age, on what age is your student, the knowledge area, if it's about art, biology, chemistry, health, history, mathematics, philosophy, science, physical education, and others. I'm looking for the English, but there's no English here. Language. Let's go for language. So the third, also, we will preview later after we create this. So let's now proceed in creating. Now all we gotta do is play the video. So while loading, I will just introduce you. So when the video is playing, we just have to click this plus button to add a question to a specific timeline of a video. We just have to pause the video, then click this plus button. For instance, you have to pause here at the timeline of 35 seconds. Then you just have to click this plus button to add interaction or add questions to your video. So after clicking this, you will see this appear. As you can see, there's also these blanks that will be filled up later after we write down our questions. So here we have to write our questions here. Our questions. This will be the questions. Then we also have this button, this preview question, which is the question will appear before the answers while the video is playing. If you want this, just enable it. And if you don't, it, if you want to add just an informative note, not a question, you just have to click this, and this will form as a informative note rather than a question. So the text appear as an informative rather. So of course, since we have like identification, multiple choice or false here at video quiz, we also have, if you want a written answer, you can just click this. So since we are proceeding with the multiple choice, so this will be the choices. So you can also add another, or you can remove a choice depending on how many choices or alternatives do you have. So we have A, B, C, and D. So this will be the choices. If you look at the right side, you will see is the check X X X. So these three circles or the check marks, these three marks indicates that the right answer and the wrong answer. For instance, the check one, this indicates that the letter A has the correct answer while the rest has correct. So if it's not letter A, just have to click this to change it into X. Then, for instance, the correct answer letter C, you just have to click this to change it into correct answer and check. As you see. So this is the choices. And if you scroll down, we'll see multiple selection and establish that the player can select more than one answer. So in this part, if you want like a multiple answers, or if you want your students to have more than one answer, then you can just click this or enable this. And also, if you want feedback or classification that the players reads after answering the question, you can also enable this one, the feedback. So there's a lot of there's tons of features here in video games. So as you can see, it shows our questions here. So imagine that we are done with creating questions, adding it to another timeline, and etc. etc. So let's click the preview question to test our video or what the video have created. And as the video plays, it will pause when a question appears, and the students must answer before the video continues. This helps to ensure focus and comprehension for the students. And before we proceed, we also have this quality index, which you cannot publish the activity you created because if the value is lower than 25%. So we have to reach 25%, and as of now, we have 5%. And in order for this percentage to improve, these are the following keys to improve your video quiz. Number of questions, the ideal of number of questions is between 5 and 25. Multimedia content, and we have our video here. We can also add the number of lives, as you can see in the option here. So that will set us in uploading or publishing our work. So since I have already created a video, we can just proceed to that. And another feature highlight features of this video quiz is that the creator of the activity or the teacher can track student scores and attempts on their answers. And we can also set time limits or randomized questions in orderly manner. And the platform also supports multiple language, and we can also use this in mobile cell phone or mobile devices. So it doesn't really have to be a laptop. So the last step is to publish. But since we can publish this, I had already made one. I have created it earlier this morning. Let's just proceed to that. morning class. So our topic for today is all about listening and reading skills. So we all know that listening is a very challenging task to do as well as reading. So and listening can be hardly taught to a student, and it's it's the very toughest thing or toughest skills out of the four skills, macro skills, that you can teach your students because somehow listening is not taught but it is gained. So, but we will make this lesson fun through our activity today, which is called listening and reading video quiz. So without further ado, join the game. And to join, please bring out your phone and please have a stable internet connection since it's very needed. So to join this game, you just have to enter this game pin. I'll say 182604. Did anyone join? Okay. So while waiting, I can see the top 10 students who have gotten the highest score. So please join in fast and we will see. You can also view the ranking and we will start exactly when everyone is already at the game. Okay, so for you to join, you just have to go to the game.educaplay.com and then enter this pane. It's 182604. Who will be our first student? We will see our first.
Hello, welcome to the English Easy Practice course Conversations Practices. Now, you will listen to some daily English conversations in different places and situations. Thus, you will learn vocabulary and improve your English listening and speaking skills. Let's get started. Hey there, what can I get for you today?
Hi, I would like to order two takeout drinks. First, can I have an extra large iced coffee?
Sure thing.
What are your milk options?
We have several milk options. We have regular milk, skim milk, fat-free milk, almond milk, soy milk, and oat milk.
Which option is the healthiest?
It's tough to say. It really depends on your individual needs.
Okay, so we have our first student here to finish. She got 79 score out of 100 and played one. So let's wait for more results. Let's see who played. Let us view. So okay. Okay. But yes, they are still going. Let's see. Okay, let's see what did she got wrong. She got the second question wrong. What did she order? Okay, still have minutes to answer, so proceed.
So that's how we use Educaplay video game. So in conclusion, Educaplay's video game is a powerful and versatile digital tool that can enhance a students' engagement and language skill development. It promotes active learning by requiring learners to interact directly with the material, making lessons more meaningful and memorable. Here are the major advantages of Educaplay. First, it is interactive and motivating environment, and again has many features. Second, it's very easy to integrate with the video quiz. You just have to put YouTube or an existing video material. And the last, real-time assessment and feedback. So the students just have to have good quality internet. However, like any digital tool, it has also some limitations. For instance, it requires stable internet connection. Question types are somewhat limited, or it is limited. Like there are types that you can have multiple choices most of the time, and etc. etc. But despite this, the overall effectiveness of the tool is reinforcing English skills, makes it an excellent choice for modern classrooms. By combining video content with active questioning, teacher can transform ordinary lessons into immersive learning experiences, making Educaplay not just a tool but a bridge between technology and effective teaching in any field. That will be all. Thank you for watching, and I hope you explore Educaplay's features, the video game, froggy jump, matching types, etc. etc. to make your classes more interactive and enjoyable. And that's all. Once again, I am Pahamudin M, Abdulrahman, and thank you.